feel like I'm about to be in a turf war or something like that. Hello everyone. It is a brand new episode here on the Netrock server. How are we? I hope you're all alright. I have taken some of the government advice and I have decided to get myself some good protection. Got myself a hazmat suit. Just going to close the window here. There's some building work going on. Got myself a hazmat suit so we're nice and protected as we wander about the world today. So I've been doing a couple of little bits and pieces between episodes. I'm going to run you through them right now. The first of those is the stable here. What we had initially didn't work. Shetland Boney here can't fit through fence gates, so I've just had to leave it out. The entrance and exit is now slightly more ungainly. We've got to jump and take damage, but yeah, it does the job. It's fine. We won't be taking him out anyway. He's just a trophy. I've done a nice little pathway around the front here. We've got some lights. There's a tree. A little bit of stuff right there. All this sort of stuff. Just kind of tried to make this nice and pretty. And I do very much like it indeed. This is very much kind of against my normal sort of building style. So to kind of do something a little bit different is actually it's quite liberating, and I like the look that it's got for itself now. I really do. I've put in another little addition just around the corner behind the stable here. I've built a nice little mine shaft, just purely decorative. Purely decorative. We've not actually been down here anyways. Put some ores in the wall, you know. We've got a little bit poking through there, just to show off a little bit. I've got diamond ore to spare. So just popped a little mine shaft just on the corner here. I'm hoping we'll be able to keep it, because today's episode we'll get into a bit more detail about that in the future, but it's going to be focusing solely on the wall. We're going to be building the wall, and my idea is that it's just going to follow the lay of the land that we've got right here, and I just want to make sure that we can keep that mine shaft there, so I might need to do a little bit of finagling with the wall at some point, but that'll come in a little bit later. My little zombie down here we've cured. I picked a trade for him. He's one of these. And it's because they've got the trades that are the easiest to farm, in my opinion. Rotten flesh, gold right there is nice and simple. Pigmen straight away takes care of both of those. Glass bottles we can get from the fishing farm. Nether wart, as you can probably see if you're eagle-eyed, I've begun putting up here. So we've been getting loads and loads of emeralds from this guy. And as and when we move Adam and Steve over here and get a villager breeder set up, we can then look into getting all the other villager types at some point. Though that's not going to be for a little while just yet. In readiness for getting the wall set up, I have been farming wood like nobody's business. Plenty of saplings, plenty of wood types, all that sort of stuff, because we need to be in a position to get this going. So I've been trying to get as much wood as possible, and now we should be ready to begin a little bit later on. I've got a couple more things that I need to catch you up on first of all before we do so. The first of those is I went and gave Toby a little helping hand. He required a mending book, and he's had a bit of bad luck recently. His computer broke, so I decided I'd pop on over and give him a mending book. I also gave him some diamonds as well. And then later on in the evening, Toby actually joined the server. His computer was repaired, and me, Toby and Sammy, we just had a little bit of a chat, and we had some catching up.
Becoming a bit more mainstream.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember. I remember that my first phone was this really kind of. I mean, it was a brick.
Mm.
They built houses out of it. It was like a. I don't think it had a model. Like, it just had the phone company on it. It just had Vodafone written in the middle. It had an aerial.
I remember when Vodafone actually made phones.
Yeah, that's what it was. It had an aerial, not like a telescopic one, but it had an aerial on top that came unscrewed, and I lost it at school.
Oh,
like, it couldn't text. It only had 3 ringtones on it. One of them was the theme song for Laurel and Hardy. It's like, it was old, and I had that for ages. Go, what did you eat? A slice of bread?
Fish fingers and chips. I famously very
One of
quickly,
each?
but this time I even went.
So quick.
It was a turbo round, honest.
You didn't take up competitive eating.
I honestly should. I'm pretty up there. Like me and Weatherspoons with a bowl of chips. Oh, nothing quite like it.
Oh man, I miss Weatherspoons.
Oh, so much.
I need to Google a name.
I thought he was going to say, I need to Google Weatherspoons. I've forgotten.
I need to.
It's been 84 years since I've been to Curry Club.
Curry Club. Oh, Jeebus.
Yeah, my sword, Stromkar the Warbreaker.
Oh.
What have I got? My fishing rod is called the Underlight Angler.
Oh, mine's called Dave.
Dave.
Well, on the idea that it's a rod, and then you move on to Rodney, and that's what Rodney was always called by triggering only fools and horses. So it's called my fishing rod Dave. That's the caliber of item naming that we're working with.
And then finally, Dave ! Fishing rod.
He has the tackle. Yes, it works.
Yeah. What?
Just
no.
Shakespearean English.
Oh well. Oh no, I don't recognise the options. One of the options is called.
The kicker.
One of the options is called Hootwit ship. Oh, roughly translated to statistics. One of which is traded with Thorpesman.
I'm gonna go Shakespearean English.
Kires is okay. Lead, right? Yeah, four-owned English is bizarre. Arrows are called thackle.
That's great. Oh my god.
Sticky stamp end. Oh, some pirate speak is wonderful. On my sword, it says, if in your main hook, 1.6 fastness at attack, 10 attack damage.
That's transcendent.
Oh, the skin.
Seeds are hops. Orange veggie. Taters. Sea beast shell.
The field of view in Shakespearean is ocular field, usual.
Feels correct.
Daylight detector. The sunrise finder.
Sunrise finder.
It almost feels like that episode of Shadow of the Show with Madame Nubescu. I be that you're being Newton with.
You wanna be bullion or gold?
Oh my god. Jungle logs are called exotic log.
Please, mine's out of the gutters.
Mexican.
Oh my god, boots are sabatons.
Oh.
Greaves, breastplate.
Mossy cobblestone. Heap of fluffy pebbles.
That's fed.
Oh,
Oi.
I think we have the winner. Lanterns are called lanterns.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa, hang on a second. All the records are called shanties. Phantom membrane. Membrane of the flying devil. And ender pearls. Tall man's treasure.
Tall man's treasure. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, this is great. I might play in Pirate Speak forever. Unbreaking is tough. Efficiency, usefulness. Soft hands. That's silk touch, I guess.
Yeah.
A bit uncomfortable.
You thought that was uncomfortable. My sword has got blowback 2 on it.
Blowback.
Okay. No sword should be blowing back. That's not what they're there for.
Blowback with my embered cutlass.
Oh god.
Embered?
Yeah, fire aspect 2. Embered cutlass.
That is saucy.
That's quite cool.
I feel like Ainsley Harriot's got a good balance. You know, like I feel like
that came out of nowhere. How did we?
I feel like he's got a good balance between like meme royalty and like that not being the only string to his bow.
I don't know. It's really
You know,
hard
like
to balance out the amount that he's been memed.
He's a meme because of what he does, but he's managed to keep what he does, I think, still separate enough that he could still go and make a cooking
doing
show.
Premier in ads.
No, that's Lenny Henry.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Okay, thanks, Harry. Who's the other one?
So, Ainsley Harriot's TV chef.
Yeah.
He says, we like a bit of that, don't we?
Give it a good old rub.
Yeah, give your meat a good old rub. And
No.
Lenny Henry is a comedian. He hosts Comic Relief every year, and
he does, doesn't he?
and does the Premier Inn adverts.
Sir Lenworth George Henry. To you.
No, I don't know. I think it's definitely to you. You're going to have to be doing all kinds of feet kissing to get back in his good books after that. Like, what the... And there's more coming. Why...
Fucking social zombies.
What the... Can you guys behave? So many!
Do you need help? Oh. What?
I didn't even hit one! These just all came from over the hill.
Actually saying that, I shouldn't be smacking around zombies with you next to them with a sweeping edge sword.
Oh yeah, no, do be careful. That was absurd. So you now join us beneath our base at the farms, the mob farms I've been building, and I have been building them. So through here we have the spider farm, which I'll show you in a moment. Down here I had a zombie spawner. It's a little journey away, but what I have got, perfect, is very simple setup. We could probably go up and have a little look see actually. Actually, I'll tell you what, I could bring on I'd just bring on my camera account. So it's a very simple system. The spawner just spawns them in, they drop into the water, and then the water washes them down into the collection chamber, and then we can just tap at their ankles. I'll turn it on so you can see they just spawn in nice and easily, and then as they drop down to me, I have got I modified my Wither Killer sword to just, by saying modified, I renamed it to basically just be a undead killer, and then we just tap at their ankles, kill them out, plenty of XP, and a very easy way to farm up potatoes, carrots, iron, and rotten flesh as well, which is wonderful. Further back, you may have noticed I've got what is the skeleton farm, and it works in very much the same way. We've got water streams, they wash the skeletons down, as you can see, and they all gather in the collection area at the bottom, and then we just tap at their ankles once again as they spawn in. It's great for farming up bones and arrows and all their bits of armour as well. That's what this furnace is down here for. I use it to turn all of the iron and gold stuff into nuggets, which we can use later on down the line. I've also got a little trash system here for any bits of leather and stuff that we don't want. You can just throw that straight away in there. And lastly, we have the spider farms, dual farms. I've got one there and I've got one there, both working at exactly the same time. It's marvellous. What we do need to do beforehand, I think one has spawned in there. What we do need to do is just finish off the right-hand farm. Maybe one hasn't. I don't know. Anyway, we do just need to finish off the right-hand farm here. I need to pop some water in so that it will work. So we'll just take care of that right now. I'm going to add that in, and then we'll give it a little test. I haven't actually tested out this farm, both sides of it working simultaneously yet. Should work fine though. The spider farm itself is a design based off of I think the YouTuber's name was Wattles. He came up with this little system here, and it works actually pretty well. There's still a small little risk here on the server with the spiders poisoning us, which is a bit irritating, but we can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Well, no, actually, yes, we can. I had an idea for that yesterday. What we need down here is, very simply, a bucket and a cow, because then we can just milk the cow and it'll help us to cure the poison. So we flick the lights off, spiders spawn in there, that's wonderful. Spiders have spawned in here too as well, hopefully, which will also be wonderful. Then what we do is we just come down here. I believe the spawners do still work whilst we're standing about this spot right here. So they both should still work. And then as they come up here, they try and get at us. As you can see, they can still nip us, which is slightly irritating. These trapdoors are supposed to prevent that, but I think it's just got something to do with multiplayer. And then we just smack them in the face, just like that, with our... Oh no, that's the wrong sword. With our spider killer sword, and this should actually one-hit them all. We don't need to weaken them. Look at that, it's all wonderful. All the XP trickles out the side here. Any items just get washed into the middle and down into the chest right here. Very useful. Very, very good to have indeed. Alright everyone, I think that actually has you caught up on everything I've been up to between episodes, which means that now it is time to begin our construction of the outer wall. I have no idea how this is going to look or how it's going to do, so we'll just see what we can do. This will quite obviously take the form of a time lapse. Let's see how we go. I didn't realise just how much terraforming I would have to do. Turns out that hill's a little bit bigger and it stretches a little bit further than I thought. But we're working on it. We're getting there. And we will have a wall soon.